welcome to our YouTube channel. My name is Isobel. If you enjoy this video, like it, subscribe for more content and turn on post notifications if you want to know when I post. I'm just going to start with the facts. 15 facts. Okay, fact number 1 is I am 18 years old. I have just turned 18 in this June. So yeah, that was just a very quick one. It's really hard to think about things about yourself, I find. Next, I am 4'11" and a half. And I'm not just saying that to like make me seem a bit taller. I genuinely am. I got measured and I thought I was 4'9". Well, I must have like grown in a very short amount of time, which is strange, but yeah, I'm 4'11" and a half, which is quite small. Very hard to buy clothes, not the best. I don't have any brothers or sisters. I am an only child. Love it. It's amazing. Next fact about me is that I studied 3 A-levels at college. I did fine art, fine photography and 3D design. I'll quickly explain what 3D design is because no one ever knows what it is. It's 3 things: product design, interior design and architecture. During first year, to get used to the course, everybody did architecture. Second year, which is when when I did my A-levels, which I have left college now and I just need to get my results. I have no idea what they're going to be. In the second year everyone did architecture, and then I did interior design because I wasn't ever going to plan to go to university. I knew I didn't want to do that, but everyone else in the class was there to go to university to study architecture for 7 years, which I could never do. The next fact is my inspirations. I thought this one was quite interesting because it really made me think. I guess when it comes to photography, it would be John Reeve, Alex Millichamp, I'm not saying that right, and Connor Foley. They do film and photography and things like that. And then art, my granddad, when I was really little. My granddad is insane at art and drawing and he's so good at it. And he used to, obviously with COVID we stopped, but for like, since I've been very young, every Saturday, I just skipped letters then. Every Saturday he comes around and basically he'd come around and we'd do art, and I had these like big, like massive art books that did like step-by-step drawings, and we used to do that together. And then I was thinking, like, where did I like interior design from? And I have no idea. I think I just really like it. No one really inspired me for that one. Next fact is I can't drive, but I want to drive. Okay, next, I can't drive, I want to drive. Here's the thing though. I don't want to have to do a test where I'm sat in a car with a stranger. Like, I'd happily do it if I knew that my mum or dad, or just like someone I knew, could sit in the back seat and be absolutely silent. I just don't want to be in a car with a stranger. My favourite YouTubers are, there's a few. The Sidemen, I love their videos. If you don't know for some reason who the Sidemen are, they're 7 British lads basically, and what just happened? What was that noise? Anyway, yeah, they make funny videos and they annoy each other pretty much. I also like Niall Wilson. He's a gymnast, but I like his kind of like the group of people that he films with. So him, his sister Joanna, his dad Neil is so funny, and then you've got Ashley Watson, Luke, I think it starts with S. Luke, I'll put Luke's name up because I can't remember it, and then Emily McCarthy, but pretty much that group I love as well. And then, is there anyone else? do you know what I watch on YouTube? Bondi Rescue. So like Bondi's YouTube. I just love that because it's not on my TV. I don't know if it's on any other TVs, but they're probably the 3 main things I spend my time watching. I feel like this one is a very important question. I'm going to do my favourite pet first. Is a cat or kitten. We're getting a kitten once we move house, which I'm very excited about. I love cats so much, they're so cute and fluffy. I've had a cat before, but I've never had a kitten. I've seen a kitten, but I've never held a kitten, and I feel like as someone that loves cats so much, that's not fair. And then my favourite wild animal, I would say is, I don't know. It's between 2. It's either a quokka that live on this like island in Australia or something, or by Australia. The other animal is, I think it's a pika or a pika or something. It's like a little bunny rabbity, like, it's just a cute little animal, and I think it lives near Mexico, I think I read that, I might be wrong, but it kind of like stands there and goes, ah! It's really cute. I watched it on the David Attenborough programme and I nearly cried, it's so cute. My favourite place to go on holiday is 100% Greece. If you've never left England, or you've been on holiday to places like Spain, you will just not understand Greece. Like, England is like so modern in comparison to Greece, and like Spain is very modern compared to Greece. Like, in Greece you can't put toilet paper down the toilet, you have to put it in the bin, you can't drink from their taps, you have to be really wary when you plug something in to like put your hair straighteners on or your hairdryer. Like, the water after a certain time just goes cold in most places. It's just very different, but like, I've been there so long, and like so many of the holidays that I've been on recently are Greece. I'd kind of forgotten what other places were like and how far behind Greece is, but I love it so much. Like, I'll put some pictures up that I've taken in Greece. You can't say that that isn't just the like nicest place. My favourite season, if you couldn't tell, is summer, because my favourite place to go is Greece. I love summer. I love it when it's bright and like golden. Do you know what I mean? Like, everything looks golden when it's sunny, and I can wear my sunglasses and you can wear things like this and not be freezing cold. Love that. Hate being cold as well. That's like the opposite. Is like, I absolutely hate being cold. It's vile. Should never be a thing. Everyone should just be warm all the time. Thank you very much. My favourite shop is, my favourite shop overall is IKEA. I love IKEA. Almost everything in my room is IKEA. It's amazing. It's the best thing ever to have been invented. I adore it. If we're talking other things, my favourite food shop is probably like Asda. And clothes, I would probably say, I think I shop in H&M quite a lot, or Primark, New Look. They're my 3 main, I think, that I go clothes shopping. My favourite TV programme, there's like 3. My favourite overall, like ever, would be Friends. I've watched it for so long. I've watched it like over 10 times all the way through, because I have it on box set. They sometimes play it on TV and on Netflix, so I've got a lot of ways in which I can watch it. But then other than that, Shameless USA, I love, and I do like Top Gear quite a lot. I know some people have mixed opinions on Top Gear, but I love it. I love it with Jeremy, Richard and Clarkson, and with Freddie, Paddy and Chris. I just like it because like they're having a laugh, but they're driving around and messing up each other's days, basically is what they're doing. My favourite sport is tennis. I can sit and watch tennis for hours and hours and hours, and I have done before. Which match was it that lasted like 8 hours or something ridiculous, and it went over 2 days or something? I remember watching that. My favourite tennis player is Nadal, so even though I'm from England, I support a Spanish tennis player just because I think he's amazing. He's like such a good tennis player. The king of clay, Rafael Nadal. Probably, I can't say his name very well because I just feel like British people, when they try and do an accent, it doesn't sound great, but I would just call him Rafa, it's quicker. He's amazing, and I love his interviews after as well. I wish you could get a sat nav or something that spoke in Nadal's voice, because he just makes me so happy. And that is kind of closely followed by the Olympics, so I don't really watch any other sport specifically like and follow a certain person, but when the Olympics are on, all of my time is spent watching it. Like the running, Jess Ennis, like when she was, oh, Super Saturday, if you remember watching Super Saturday, that was just the best thing that ever happened. That was so good. If you don't know me, like my favourite thing ever is music and concerts. It's so good. Like, how can you not like music? My first concert was Kings of Leon. And the support act. Kings of Leon never really have support acts, but this one they did. They had the Sherlocks, who are a Sheffield group, and they were very good. I remember their music being quite like rock kind of genre, and the lights were like going mad, and then Kings of Leon came on and it was amazing. So good. I love it. It's bad because we got told off by like the police. I think it was the police or like proper security guard, because we kept standing up, but we'd go down to the railings and stand at the railings, and they were like, what if a wheelchair needed to get past? And I was like, we're like the highest you can get in the stadium. They would have to come upstairs for a start, and we were above the bit with the wheelchairs, and I was like, I've never seen a wheelchair go further up than the bit for the wheelchairs. I was absolutely baffled. But we moved and then we stood up in our seats, so then our whole like block had to stand up so that they could see. It was very fun. I loved it. It was a bit like the people were throwing beer, I remember that. This was in 2017 on the 10th of June. Or the 6th. No, it was the 10th. It was the 10th of June that we saw the Kings of Leon. They're very good. I have a lot of fear/phobias. I think the one that is most apparent to people is that I don't like the dark. Well, I don't know. I don't like spiders, don't like things that fly. I don't like flies, but I like birds. But like, just they buzz and it's just vile. Spiders are disgusting. It's the way that they move, they're really creepy, aren't they? And yeah, I sleep with the light on. I don't like the dark because I fall asleep with my eyes wide open. It looks really creepy, I'm not gonna lie. Like, people tend to like fall asleep like this. Like, so they get in bed and they shut their eyes and they fall asleep. But I get in bed like this. I just look around until I fall asleep because I don't know how I'm meant to fall asleep. It doesn't happen. My granddad has the same thing where he like, if I like keep my eyes shut, it gives me a headache. It like hurts. It's like effort to keep my eyes shut, so I just wait until I naturally fall asleep when I get too tired. And then I have a phobia of my knees, or of any knees. Knees are vile. You can't touch my knees because I will fall over or kick you or hurt you in some way or scream. And yeah, I think that's a great way to end. Everyone's gonna be like, eh? Your knees? Yeah, knees. That is the end of the video. They are 15 very, 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 very random facts about me. Like I said at the beginning, like the video, subscribe, turn on post notifications, I will see you in another video. I don't know what days I'm going to be posting yet, but once I figure it out, you'll see that I post regularly, hopefully.